Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is East Star Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective reading to see what our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to tell us for this reading. We're going to be asking about what abundance is coming towards us now. So let's just get kind of a picture of what's coming towards us to feed our abundance, give us a sense of abundance. Sometimes abundance is a feeling, not so much a material thing. So we got Six of Wands here, victory. Yeah, it's a good sign. You know, when we're getting the Six of Wands, it's usually about leadership, right? We're having that ability to be a role model for others, right? And sometimes it doesn't have to be something so clearly obvious, like in a management role, or we're leading a project, or you know, or we're holding a certain position in government or a committee. It's more something like it can be something that's like just living our life authentically and honestly. Sometimes that can be more of an influence and inspiration for people than anything else, right? It's not always about the title we hold. Sometimes it's about the energy we hold, right? Sometimes it's about how our existence shows others what can be possible. Yeah, that was nothing. Luckily, my guides tell me if things are meant for me or not. I'm gonna try shuffling this way, actually. Sometimes vertically is a little easier when it comes to cards this size. I like big cards because they show the pictures big, but other times it's like my hands can't hold this. I can't handle it. This one? Prince of Dis. Okay, you've got big stability coming towards you as well. So this is something that's going to be long-lasting, something that's enduring, right? Think of our little buffalo totem that we usually have with us here. It brings us that sense of earthly groundedness, that feeling of this is something that's going to last, that's going to root into the earth and stay with us. Now, sometimes I mix up the princes and the knights in this deck, so I'm just going to take a look. Let's see. It's sort of a chariot energy in that court card, is the impression I get with the princes. But let's just see here. Yeah, Prince of Dis. This is the airy aspect of Earth. So mastery of structure, design, architecture. Great energy in dealings with the material. Unshakable prudence, meditation, physical activity. Yeah. Yeah, because we were thinking with wands it was can be something immaterial that we are successful with, but this makes me think maybe it's also going to be something in the material realm that's going to be coming towards you and bringing you a sense of abundance. Yeah, it's like he brings in the process of blooming and pollination, which is, you know, symbolized by the flowers here. Yeah, got some, they're sort of stylistic, but there's flowers in the background. You can see there. Yeah, so there's this germination, right? We were saying roots into the earth, right? Yeah, a harvest, a fertilization, growth. That's what's coming in. And we've got a naked man here, so there's definitely, you know, fertilization going on. Could be something to do with that, with, you know, childbearing, but I don't know. Getting pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. He's very determined. He's not able to be shaken from his task. It's like he's really set on his goals. So maybe part of this is that what's coming in for you that's abundant is this feeling of, I can reach my goals without being thrown off, without being shaken from it. Yeah. Let's get some more cards here as well. Oh. We got Reverse Ruin. Yeah, Ten of Swords. I'll just show you up right there. Very chaotic energy with the Ten of Swords of an ending. Well, actually, not so much chaos as, you know, a completion, right? But usually it's a difficult one, a difficult cycle. But with it in reverse here, I think it's sort of like you conquered it, right? You came through it. And now you're like the bull. You're determined to move forward. You've had a victory here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. 2 of Cups. So maybe you've gotten through a cycle that was really difficult with something interpersonal as well. Maybe with difficult people, toxic people as well. Toxic partner. But now it's coming into a phase where you can let in new energies, new friendships, new community. And you're going to be a leader of this community. It's going to be something where you don't feel undermined, you don't feel insignificant within that social structure. You're going to feel equal. You're going to feel love. Because look, there's really a sense of balance with the 2 cups here and the 2 fish. Yeah, you're not going to feel less than. That's what I'm getting here. And the fishes really make me think of our little dolphin here. We have it in a position where it's jumping out of the water, right? Jumping into a new timeline. And we have this nice ore-like crystal with us today as well. Good for meditation, which was also brought up in the Prince of Discs. So I think you just have this unshakable sense of identity, sense of worth now that isn't something that can be, you know, messed with. I don't think you can be messed with easily now. I think you're going to have a lot better energies headed towards you now because you're exuding that energy within yourself, and that's going to attract people of a similar energy, right? So let's get some, you know, since it's getting wintry up here in the north, we're going to have a Yule deck card. It's actually a snow day here today, so it's feeling very Christmassy, if that's something that you resonate or celebrate with. I just love the Christmas lights. Makes things bright when things get really dark early and things get very white outside. It's nice to have the pops of color, right? I think that's why people do it, honestly. You need the light in all the darkness. Yeah. 2 cards? Okay. Gratitude. Yeah. You're going to feel like you can show gratitude because you're having so many good things head towards you, right? And I think also that's what leads to that feeling of abundance, is when you remind yourself of all that you do have. Because honestly, you know, as long as we have shelter and food and warmth, you know, there's a lot to be grateful for. But I think you're going to have a lot more like feelings of gratitude just coming from that sense of belonging and warmth and joy from other people. I think that's something that you've really struggled with. You may have gone through a difficult phase of your life that, you know, it was really tested you. It wasn't a very, socially giving. It didn't give you like that sense of belonging, that sense of stability, right? And now that's coming towards you in a new way. All that I am and all that I'll ever be. Oh, so sorry. There's a snowplow. Just pulled up beside my window there. Yeah, you know, snowplows, they kind of push everything out of the way, right? It's sort of like you're clearing out the path. Your path is being cleared. And I think maybe your guides are also kind of doing that with you. It's like they're they're kind of making your path a bit easier because they're clearing all the debris out of the way. So that might be, if you've been having some rough times, some rough days, maybe some like big cries or big energy, emotional releases, that might be part of what that is they're helping you to get ready for this new path that's going to be a lot more fulfilling. But to have that, you're going to have to sorry, you're going to have it all be, make room for the new. You got to clear out the old, right? And then we have Crone here, number 8. Thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood. Sometimes the phrasing is a little funny in these cards, so forgive me if I stumble. A harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness, yeah. So it's like you've got this really deep wisdom from your experiences, which were, they're very hard to go through in the sense that it made you almost feel old, like made you feel like you've been through more than enough of life in a way. Because it's been so tough that maybe sometimes you feel a little bit like, oh, I'm worn out. But actually, there's wisdom with the crone, right? The crone brings us very sacred knowledge that only, years of experience can teach us, right? And we've got 2 8s here. We have 18 and we have 8. Now, what is 18? Is that's the moon in the tarot? And then we have a moon there, don't we? But we've got 2 8s here, and that's what I'm being drawn to. So I believe, it's about 8s being, 8s are a very abundant number as well. Luck, money, good fortune. It's an infinity symbol, right? So it's infinite growth, infinite wealth. Yeah. And like the crone, they've learned their lessons, right? They have like they didn't go through all that hardship for no reason. They came out knowing something important. And that was sort of what you had to do as well. You had to go through your tests. You had to go through your learning in this life cycle, this chapter of your life that was difficult. Now you have that wisdom that you can take with you, right? It can also be a sign to seek, guidance from someone older than you. So if that's something that calls to you, maybe consider that. If you're going into a new chapter and you're feeling a little unsure, it helps to ask our elders, right? Maybe you've got a grandmother there that's, she's always got some sage wisdom for you that could be helpful. Or even just, if you know some elderly people that, have, they've lived longer than us. I think sometimes we tend to disregard the elders in our society when really we should be cherishing them because they have so much experience. And they've also just lived in different time periods, right? Where things were different, and they have, they know things from that time that are like lost knowledge. So it can be really helpful to just learn about their perspectives that they gained from that time of living that you can never experience, but only through their memory, right? Yeah. And they also, they can pick up illusions, right? An older, wiser person sees through illusions more easily because they've seen all the tricks, right? And maybe that's the energy that you have now, is that you have that experience to teach you, to show you that you know when the tricks or like illusions are going to try and trick you. Excuse me. So that's really helpful now because in this new and abundant phase that you're going into, you're going to need that to make sure that everything goes well for you. You don't want to have things, you don't want to be messed with in this new period because it's going to be really good, right? get some animal warden cards. See what they have to say. Yeah. This one? Healing the deer and oat. Yeah. So you're going through major healing right now. And this new period this abundance is going to be healing for you. But I think also that the healing process that you're on is what's going to invite in more abundance as well. But, you know, as you heal and you feel that sense of gratitude and love for all that's been helping you and guiding you in this direction, it's going to increase that frequency of giving, of gratitude, and of receiving, right? So you'll receive more. Sort of a domino effect, right? The more you love and the more you feel that frequency of love, the more of it surrounds you and flows out of you, flows out of your cup, right? Chipmunk. The chipmunk and laurel. Success, yeah. We have that success and victory. Like, you're getting really positive cards here. I think you've just gone on such a journey that has been, you know, really hard, but really, really teaching. Like, it's really giving you, like, wisdom that other people would really kill for, you know? Like, it's just, I know maybe now it doesn't seem like it's worth it. It's like I would have rather not gone through that. But honestly, what you have for wisdom, what you know about that others don't, is so valuable. And you could even teach it to others. So don't disregard that. And understand that part of what's going to make your life so abundant and so fruitful in this time period is that experience that you went through. It could even be like a karmic kind of switch off, like a Wheel of Fortune thing, where because you went through that suffering, you're going to receive abundance in equal measure, right? So that's something you believe in. All right, well, I'm being called to use this deck that I'm a little nervous about because it's new. It was really, really cheap, but I saw it on actually like a marketplace kind of thing, so I just went for it, and it's kind of a unique deck. But it called to me because I was receiving messages that I was going to be drawn, like the colors green and purple are going to be important to me, and then this deck appeared, and I just thought, well, you know, there it is, green and purple. But it's a past life deck, so there's all these images that relate to past lives and different scenarios that people can live. And I'm not sure if this relates to you, but we, you know, karma and being compensated did come up just now, so let's go for it. Let's just go for it. Yeah. Just gonna move these up. So there could be something to do with past lives that might relate to this energy, or rather to this new phase of life. We're just gonna see what comes out for us. Bear in mind, I'm still learning this deck, so oh, we've got that. There's actually two. Yeah. Yeah, these are just little guidance cards, but then it's funny, there's a blank one there. I'm not sure if that's meant to stay in the deck or not, if it's supposed to represent sort of a void energy. But yeah, I'm going to leave it out for now. Tribe, group living. Monastery, commune. Okay, because there's different elements to it that are in there, but I'm going to go with the I mean, we also have like a tribe here, right? Like an indigenous tribe. It really makes me think of like, you know, like a wigwam. I guess it's technically a teepee. It's not a wigwam, but wigwams are, oh, who was it? Mi'kmaq? But yeah, Canadian indigenous groups, they sort of had a look like that. But yeah, maybe you have some ancestors that were part of these tribes, and they are helping you out right now. Maybe that's where you got to show your gratitude, right? If you haven't been, make sure you thank your ancestors and your spirit guides, because often our spirit guides can be our ancestors, right? For helping you out through this time and making sure that you get on this path to success, because they are helping you every step of the way. And they are so proud of you. And they love you very much. And they just want you to be happy. So, you know, they don't ask for thanks, but it's a good thing. Wow, devil and dark magic. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what they've been protecting for you from. It's like literally the devil card in from like the Rider-Waite there. Dark magic. They've been protecting you from dark magic. I don't know if this is necessarily, it is from this life. I think that there's been some dark magic put on you. Not to scare you or anything. I think you're being protected from it. And maybe that's why there was this difficult period, actually, because you didn't know what was going on. But this was what was being done to you. This was what was attacking you. And making life so difficult. Oh my god. It's terrible. It might even be like people from like your own life. Like sometimes dark magic is strange. Black magic, it's like sometimes it can come in different forms and come unintentionally from people, because there's sort of dark forces in this world that can act through our family members, can act through people that we know if they want to get to us, right? Oh, sorry, it's just a heavy energy. And, you know, this is part of why things were so difficult. It wasn't your fault. You know, it was because you're so light that the darkness was drawn to attack you. But you were being protected by your tribe, by your spirit team, like your spirit group that you're part of. They didn't want you to be harmed. They saw what you were going through and they made sure you got out of it. This is crazy. And that's what you're healing from, is this period where it seemed like nothing could go right for you. There could even have been some destiny swapping going on, where people try to take like your energy, your what's meant for you. They would try to take it for themselves. Whether this was because of, you know, people that were jealous of you, or it was like something acting through them. Let's call it the enemy, because I don't really have a better name for it. And I don't really want to say like, you know, the D word, let's call it. But like, just because I think words have power, but they were trying to cause harm, but now they're being blocked from that. And it's because you have people on your side, on the other side, that want you to be safe, that want you to have this abundance. Oh my god. And we have on the bottom here, swindler. So, and evaded capture was the phrase that caught my eye there. So they were definitely trying to like swindle you out of what was meant for you, like your abundance, your like wealth, your energy. And even like evaded capture almost makes me feel like they were trying to like capture your soul, like capture your energy and turn it towards something that wasn't good for you. or turn it towards their ends, right? But that's not going to happen. You've got some good people on your side, so yeah. Make sure you pray to them and let them know how much you appreciate them and love them. Yeah. This is amazing. I'm glad I got this deck. It makes me feel almost nervous sometimes, but I think it's just because the energy, you know, it's very direct about saying what's going on. So sometimes maybe I'm a little scared of the truth, but maybe you are too. Because it's not nice to know that people that were, you know, could be part of our family or part of our life in some way, people that were close to us could be harming us or want to see us harmed because we've only wanted to see them do well. It's just really heartbreaking when people don't return our energy in that way. But you know, it doesn't mean you're less than, and it doesn't mean that you deserved it. It means that you are part of the light team is what I'm hearing. So like you're like a light worker. You're part of the light that is seated on this earth and that wants to make this earth a better place for everyone, to raise that vibration. And you do that just by being you, just by being a part of that joy and love that wants to exist on this earth, that doesn't want to turn towards the dark. And they tried to sabotage you, but they didn't. So, you know, feel good about it. It's been a good turn. Things have turned around. I know maybe it doesn't feel like it yet, but things have gotten better. And they're getting better all the time. So just be patient. If things doesn't make sense yet, it will. It will. Okay, so do we want to end with any decks? Okay, we're going to use, I think just get a Seed and Sickle card to end on. It's a very, it's good to clear these things up, you know? Oh, that was very, very loud and rough. Let's be gentle now, gentle. They say it's the one on top, so let's just go for it. Ivy. But it came out reversed, so I'm going to take it as reversed. Yeah. Let's just get our cards arranged here. Where are we going with this? Yeah. I don't have a specific arrangement I do. I just kind of go with it. But it always kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So we got reversed Ivy. All right, let's just check it out. I'm going to see what the reverse meaning is for Ivy. 35 is the number for this card, though. Maybe you're 35. Could be a significant number for you, but also 35 breaks down to an 8 as well. So we got another 8, 8, 8, 8. So maybe keep an eye out for triple eights. That might be a sign for you. Because 888 is definitely a number of, like an angel number of abundance, of wealth, of good things to come. So I take that as a very good sign as well. Yeah. And the reverse for Ivy is about reaching new heights. That you've overcome, you know, because the ivy was trying to climb, right? It was trying to scale the wall. Now it's gotten to a new location, a new height, so that it can bloom even brighter and furl its leaves. Yeah, the obstacles that blocked your path have become the ladder rungs that now hold you up. That really fits this reading, doesn't it? A testament to your journey so far. But that path beneath you is starting to crumble and you're beginning to wobble. It may feel as though your position is unstable, but don't be afraid to let go of your safety net below. The next step is within reach. Yeah, so maybe it's a little scary right now because it feels like your old life is crumbling away. Maybe it's like a tower moment, but actually that's how it's supposed to be. It doesn't, because they don't want you to go backwards, because backwards, there's nothing for you backwards. Or down the ladder, I should say. You've already climbed to a new height, and you're just meant to go onward. You're not meant to go back. And why do you want to go back? Because it's down below. It's down at a lower vibration, right? So keep your vibration high. You know, if this ladder is a metaphor for vibration. Yeah. You're that ivy. You're climbing obstacles. And like it said, the things that were the obstacles, the journey, become your ladder steps. That's what's happened for you. This journey of, you know, dealing with the dark, of dealing with the devil, it's all become the foundation for how you're going to lead your next chapter. You're going to use this wisdom and knowledge to make better, more informed choices, things that are going to make your life so much better and better for others as well, all those around you. This was necessary. This was how you were building the foundation of this life you're going to live. It's going to be so much better. It's not going to be like it was before. Yeah. So don't be afraid. Even though it feels scary that, you know, the ladder is crumbling below you, you don't have to use it. You don't have to go back. So let it crumble away. Let those relationships fall away that don't make sense to you anymore, don't suit you anymore. Let those old occupations go. Let those old concerns and worries go. They don't belong in this new life. What belongs in your new life is the wisdom that you have gained and the new sense of self, the new sense of love that you have worked hard to obtain and that you exude for yourself. Oh, my hands are on my heart. I'm just feeling it. Yeah, the gratitude, like, I think it's just you've really worked hard to get here spiritually, and it's paid off, and your ancestors are really proud. So, you know, pat yourself on the back, and especially take care of yourself. Take care of your joy and your life, because it's been precious and hard won to get to this point. So don't self-sabotage. Don't go backwards now. You've come too far. So, yeah, live your best life, because it's all going to be good from here. The hard part is over. This is where your life begins, for real. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to end things there because things are getting quiet. Just know that this cycle, it's over now, but if you go back, it has to repeat again. That's one last message they want to leave with you. So not to like scare you into it, but it's just to say, you know, if you don't choose that to move forward, you have to go back and do the cycle again. And I don't think you want to do that. So just be aware of that and know that you'll also be given another chance as well. If you can't make it as well. If fear and this holds you back, the opportunity will come around again. But I think you want to take it this time because I think you're tired. I think you deserve this. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right. If you stayed to the end of this video, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with it. And I really hope it was helpful for you. If you can, leave a like and subscribe to help the channel out, help the algorithm to get you more of my videos as well. And leave a comment if you would like to share your story or just share that it was helpful or you liked the video. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right, take care.